What is up, guys? Patrick Chintachono Jr. here, and today I'm keeping my voice low because people inside are doing some serious things. But yeah, anyway, today is not about photography but rather sound. And what I'm talking about with sound today is dead cats. I went on eBay a few days ago and I was looking for a dead cat for my video mic, and basically what a dead cat is what's on the screen right now. I'll probably put a picture up on the screen, and what essentially this does is when you are shooting in windy conditions like I am right now. I don't know if the mic is picking up wind because I'm not actually monitoring this audio, but if it is, if your mic picks up wind, that's because it doesn't have a dead cat. And when I checked for the dead cat on eBay, I found that it was about $39. I think the cheapest was about $39. Yeah, and there are different variations in price, but everything was well above $20 or so. And yeah, I don't have $20, so I decided to DIY. So yeah, I went out to my friend's place because I remembered that he had this, like, let me just show you. He had this, looks like a rug. You can see that this is like, looks like a giant rug. It used to sit on the dashboard of his car. So I called up my friend, said, dude, can I have that thing? And yeah, he said sure. Went and picked it up. And so this is what we're going to be using today as our dead cat. So I'm going to take this over to a tailor down at the market, Nyumbayanga market, and then yeah, I'm going to try and have him sew it into the shape of my video mic. I'm using the Rode video mic. I'll put a picture of that on the screen, and then we will see what that sounds like with this as a dead cat. So how I'm going to test this whole thing is a little bit interesting. We're actually going to mount the video mic onto the back of the car. I hope you can see that. We shall put it right here. Use a suction mount. Maybe let me just get into a video of me setting up what our test rig will be. So essentially that's my idea for a test of the dead cat. We're going to put on this. We're going to drive around with the mic on the back of the car. Hear how the sound goes. This has a filter for really loud noise, so I'll put that up to 80 Hz, and let's see if that works as well. I've never tried that before. I have super taped everything just as an extra precautionary measure in case anything tries to fall off, but this suction mount holds pretty well. I think we're now ready to go, so let's head out. Just a quick word on DIY and why I, try and do a lot of stuff myself. Obviously, one is because I don't have the money to do it, and it also helps you to just be creative when you're in situations where you don't have immediate access to certain things that you need. So I have this project that I'm working on where we're trying to shoot audio, and it will be in different areas, so I can't wait 2 weeks to import a dead cat, and when I go into town they're a bit pricey. So it's just about thinking through, okay, what can work for me right now until I can get myself that thing that I need to get. Because if I had the money and I had the resources to be able to buy myself a dead cat, I probably would do that, because obviously those are professional grade things, and it will look neat on your mic and everything. but when you are in a situation where you have to get work done, you know, you have to keep that open mind to say, okay, what can I use, you know? So you just need to have that kind of quick thinking, you know. Whenever you don't have equipment, try and think through what can you use for the moment, you know, and yeah, work with that until you're able to use that equipment, you know, get the job done, and then when you get paid for that job, then you're able to get the equipment that you need. But never just try and turn down a job, or you know, do a lousy job. Like I could have decided to just do the audio, you know, with the current mic I have, and just wing it. But I decided that, you know, I'm gonna try and pull off this dead cat thing. So yeah, DIY whenever you can. We have just arrived at the market. Let me park the car, and hopefully, I don't even know if my mic is still on the car because I've been driving and talking to you guys. So yeah, I hope it's still on the back of the car.
20 minutes later. Eventually.
Okay, the dead cat is done. It looks pretty neat. Look at that. I know it looks like the back of Chewbacca, but that's not the point. We're trying to get good sound out of this with the wind blowing. We're almost home, and I hope this has actually amounted to something. Alright, so after a test of the sound, I found that the mic placement was a bit horrible. It was too close to the exhaust, so yeah, it was quite a lot of noise. I should have probably thought that through and put the mic on the other side of the car, but anyway, I have a more practical test, and essentially what we're going to do is I have the dead cat on right now, and listen to this. So that's what it sounds like with the dead cat on. So now let's take off the dead cat. Dead cat is off, and this is what it sounds like.
Day 2.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another day, and there's a big lesson to be learned. I know some of you are thinking right now, or you're looking at your neighbor and saying, why did we get to this part of the video? But here's the thing. After editing that footage, I actually realized that there was no difference in the sound, as you can hear from me blowing. And yeah, that means that this stupid thing that I should probably use enough is not a viable replacement for an actual dead cat. So yeah, I mean, DIY is all about trial and error, you know. You try something, it works, you know. If you try something and it doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board. So what I'm thinking is this probably needs a little bit more soundproofing. I'll probably try and put another dead cat on top of this one and then try and hear what that sounds like. But yeah, I'm thinking these hairs are probably not really thick enough, and they're still allowing quite a bit of air to go inside. But the lesson is DIY is all about trial and error. So you try something, it works sometimes, and you try something, it doesn't work sometimes. But thanks so much for everybody who managed to make it to the end of this video. And yeah, until the next time I'm doing something interesting, you guys have fun. Peace.